In today's video, we're going to talk about the spot price of the precious metals kind of being up toward the end of the week, along with a lot of market uncertainty and fears surrounding the Supreme Court just ending the eviction ban. And I'm also doing a giveaway in the VIP club right now, and it ends on September 1st. You have 2 days left to enter, link in the description. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and also gold, but I also wanted to talk about how the eviction ban just got canceled and how it's leading to a lot of fear in the markets right now. And I also want to talk about what some of my expectations are for this upcoming week, along with my latest pickups. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We got the brand new Lone Wolf collection out now. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about a variety of different things. And by the way, as I'm posting the video, it is Sunday, August 29th, 2021, but I'm filming it on Friday, August 27th, 2021. So the spot price as I'm filming the video is actually $24 an ounce even. We're in the green today, up almost 2%. And then as for gold, $1,815.30, up a little more than 1.25%. And of course, the gold to silver ratio is in the 75 to 76 to 1 range. Again, that's as I'm filming the video on Friday. I have no idea what it's going to be on Sunday by the time the video posts. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But today, I wanted to briefly mention that the Supreme Court, just last night, for me, as Thursday was turning into Friday, the Supreme Court just completely destroyed the eviction ban. Now, for those of you who do not know, there was a lot of money set aside for rental assistance. So if you're a renter, there more than likely is some cash sitting somewhere for you, considering only like 10 to 15% of all that rental assistance cash was given to renters, and the other roughly 85 to 90% is still just sitting somewhere. So if you and your landlord can come to an agreement, get on the same page, you can actually work something out. But if you are concerned, if you don't know if you're able to pay rent, because maybe there's a little bit of an unemployment issue, I don't want to be that guy to be like, oh, get a job, blah, blah, blah. But in all actuality, literally everywhere is hiring. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get a job if that's your primary concern. But I wanted to talk about this because it could potentially lead to an eviction crisis. It could potentially lead to housing crisis. It could lead to a lot of situations because it was kind of out of nowhere. We were told by 46 that it's going to get extended until October, and then boom, that didn't happen. But then again, 46 also said the Taliban wasn't going to take over Afghanistan and their government wasn't going to collapse.
Is the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan now inevitable?
No, it is not.
Your own intelligence community has assessed that the Afghan government will likely collapse.
That is not true.
He said that just a couple of weeks ago, and that's exactly what ended up happening. So it's important to remember, if a politician tells you something, just assume it's either inaccurate, not going to happen, or just a flat-out lie. Moving away from all that, because I thought it was important to quickly cover, I want to talk a little bit more about the silver and the gold. We are on a little bit of an incline right now. We're in the green today, Friday. Then again, it's the middle of the day on Friday. Things could take a turn for the worse halfway through the day before the market close. Things could, in theory, start to dip a little bit. And this goes for the stock market too, which, by the way, is also, for the most part, in the green, green across the board. Stock market is up today. Precious metals are up today. We're seeing green almost everywhere. But it's also important to remember, we're still technically in the red from where we were a month ago. So I'm definitely capitalizing on the opportunity. In fact, I just ordered me some more gold. I got myself some gold backs. They will soon be on the way. I will be getting myself another one of these little coins right here. Hopefully a quarter ouncer within the next week. And I'll definitely be making my way on over to the coin shop this weekend. I know this video comes out on Sunday evening, but keep in mind it's Friday afternoon for me, so Saturday or Sunday I'll be visiting the local coin shop, and I'll be picking up some more Washington quarters. I'll be picking up some more of these, another couple handfuls, or another bag like this. I love the 90%. I've grown to really appreciate the constitutional silver. I was never that big of a fan of it, to be honest. I was just simply because it bored me. I thought it was kind of dull. I thought it was kind of dry. I thought it was pretty much looking exactly like what I've had in my pocket my entire life. Quarters, dimes, pennies, nickels. It looked like pocket change, so I wasn't all that interested. I knew it was money and not currency, but it still just felt kind of boring to me, so I wasn't all that interested. But I've grown to really respect and appreciate the constitutional, and I'm really looking forward to stopping by the local coin shop, supporting that small business, and also supporting my finances by stacking me a little bit of silver. But I also, like I said, have a little bit of gold on the way. Now, this is not really for the stack necessarily. This was given to me as a gift. This was from Joseph. Thank you very much, Joseph. But this is my very first gold back, and to be honest with you, kind of inspired me. Kind of made me intrigued in gold backs, which I always thought were cool, by the way. I just never really was motivated to go and get one for myself. So the cool thing about gold backs is that they are actual gold. You can see right there on the bottom of this one. This is a 5 Utah gold backs note. 1/200th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. Absolutely beautiful. I sent a picture of this to my friend last night, and she was asking me, what in the world is that? Or I'm sorry, no, I sent her a picture of the 3 that I'm getting, because I ordered 3 more. And she said, what in the world are those? And I told her, they're art made out of gold, because that's exactly what they are. They're also currency, voluntary currency, that you can only use in a couple of different states. 3 states to be more specific, with 2 more states soon to be on the way. That's right. The gold back is pretty cool. Currently only Utah, Nevada, and New Hampshire. But guess what? I've been hearing later this year and early next year, we're going to get 2 more states added. Supposedly Wyoming and supposedly South Dakota, which is pretty cool. So my plan is to load up on one of each of the gold-backed notes. Maybe not the larger denominations. The 25 and the 50 notes, those are pretty pricey. They carry a premium because, like I said before, you're not just paying for the gold, you're paying for the art. But aside from gold, when it comes to silver, I'm going to keep it boring. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it as basic as possible. And from here on out, I really don't have a desire to stack anything besides constitutional, at least for the time being. And that is entirely driven by the premiums, which, by the way, the premiums have been coming down. You've been noticing, I've been noticing, we've all been noticing the premiums start to drop a little bit. We're seeing far more sales on silver, so even more of a percentage is taken off the premium because there's a discount. But even without the discount, we're starting to see the premiums drop a little bit. I'm noticing it. I don't order any silver online anymore, and I don't plan on. At the local coin shop, I've been noticing as spot price has been going down, premiums have been going down too, which is excellent news, which is why I really love the red days. If I can get a little bit of currency knocked off of the spot price while the premiums are lowering to begin with, even more money for my fiat, which is something that you love to see. But there are some other pieces of silver that I would like to get. I'm just not really motivated to get them right now. I'm only really motivated to go for as much constitutional as possible right now. And even though that's, for the most part, mainly what I've been stacking over the last year, I still feel like I'm lacking on that 90%. And this isn't all of it, by the way. This is just a couple little bags that I keep that I can access easily for my videos. I have plenty more in the safe. But it still doesn't feel like enough. Now then again, it's silver. I don't think there's even such a thing as enough silver. But the amount of pure silver that I have in comparison to the 90% silver, to me doesn't really make sense. And to be honest, that's also my position on gold as well. The amount of gold I have in comparison to the amount of silver that I have, to me, just doesn't add up. I need more gold. But I'm not going to shift my focus because I still, at this current point in time, view silver as the opportunity metal. And I don't want to get sidetracked. I don't want to let go of an opportunity. I've never been one to turn my back on an opportunity. I've always been one to capitalize. And in my opinion, from my perspective, not a financial advisor, but I see silver as something absolutely worth capitalizing on right now, which is why I will continue to do so. But, like I said, I'm going to keep it boring. I'm going to continue capitalizing on the opportunity by stacking the lowest possible premium silver, that 90% constitutional. This stuff is, generally speaking, maybe not everywhere, but usually the silver that you can get your hands on for closest to spot. I mean, for God's sake, we're starting to see this stuff go for less than 20 times face. That's incredible. That's a beautiful sight to see. Now I have to check my local coin shop this weekend, but I've been told by members of the VIP club they're starting to get 90% silver for 19 times face. You'll love to see it. Back into the teens. I remember just a couple years ago we were able to get 90% silver for 12 to 13 times face. I don't necessarily think those days are coming back. But it's nice to see the decline. It's nice to see the ability to get money for a cheaper amount of currency. But coming around full circle, I'm going to continue stacking the silver, primarily focusing on the 90%. To be honest, probably exclusively focusing on the 90%. But I also plan on picking up a little bit of gold as well. The only reason I'm stacking the gold backs right now is just because they're fun. I shouldn't even say stacking the gold backs. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not stacking gold backs. I don't think these are really a stackable piece of gold necessarily. This is, to be honest, this is more of a collector's item than anything else. This is art. This is beauty. Of course it's gold. And if you actually do the math, even though it's only 1/200th of a troy ounce, which brings the price down to close to nothing, if you do the math and you multiply the price of this times 200, you can tell you're paying quite the premium, which is why I'm only going to be picking up a few. I want to get each of the 1s, I want to get each of the 5s, and maybe potentially each of the 10s, and then I'll probably cut myself off. That's just something I'm doing for fun. But when it comes to actual gold, or stacking gold, this is what I'm doing. Fractional gold coins. The two Philharmonics here, a 1/10 and a 1/4 ounce, and what's that right there? Krugerrand? Yep, Krugerrand. This is what I'm going to stick to. And to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm going to worry too much more about the 1/10 ouncers. I think for the most part, I'm going to be sticking to 1/4 ouncers. Of course, I need a few more of these to complete my international troy ounce of gold. And I would like to get the missing pieces of the puzzle, but I'm just so much more motivated by the 1/4 ouncers at this point in time. I'm really excited to keep getting more. This right here is my only 1/4 ouncer, and it's a Philharmonic. I would like the next one to either be maybe the Type 2 Gold Eagle. That'd be a nice change of pace. I don't have any Type 2 Gold Eagles. Or the 2021 Britannia. I love that new security feature. Ooh, one of my new favorite coins for that rate there alone. Not to mention it has a beautiful design to begin with. I'd also like to get a 1/4 ounce maple leaf. So those are probably more than likely going to be my next 3 1/4 ounce gold pickups. And ideally, I'd like to get them all by the end of the year. And there is another 1/10 ouncer that I would like to get, the Cook Islands one. Really nice coin. Really want to get one of those. So that's pretty much where my focus is going to be when it comes to gold. But like I said before, in terms of silver, that's where my real focus is. That right there is what I consider to be the priority. That right there is what I consider to be the opportunity metal. And of course, that's my precious metal of choice. And I will continue capitalizing to the best of my ability, especially now that spot price is a little bit lower. Technically, we're in the green today, but we're still in the red from where we are a few weeks back. But I also wanted to talk about some of my expectations for this upcoming week. With the news just breaking over the eviction ban being canceled, we might start to see people getting thrown out of their homes. We might see a massive crisis. And realtor associations have actually been really battling the CDC right now, saying that it's against the law to put this eviction ban in place in the first place. They've been arguing. They've been saying, hey, we have contracts. If you don't pay, you don't stay. We got bills to pay too. We can't just pay for the entire apartment complex. We can't just pay for all of this housing for people. Where are we getting the money from to pay our bills? How are we supposed to pay the mortgage for the properties, for the houses, for the apartments that are keeping roofs over all these people's heads? This has been the argument for the last year and a half. That's why we've been seeing this big battle between renters and landlords. It's been a lot of animosity. But like I said, if you can get yourself on the same page and pretty much have a clean slate, say, hey, okay, the eviction ban was just canned. There's still a lot of rental assistance cash just sitting there. Now, to be clear, I was never a big believer in that to begin with. I personally believe there didn't have to be any rental assistance in the first place if you didn't take their jobs away, but let's not backpedal. Let's not continue being combative with the past. The past is the past. Nothing we can do about that. Moving forward, what can we do? Since there was already rental assistance cash set aside to assist the renters, and 85 to 90% of it is still just sitting there, not in the hands of renters. Since he took their jobs away, there was nothing they could do about that. Get everybody back on track. Get everybody back to working again. And then hopefully, everything is smooth sailing. People go back to work. People don't have a problem paying rent anymore. And if they don't have a problem paying rent anymore, the landlords aren't going to be suffering because of it. Then we go back to, hopefully, somewhat of a state of normality when it comes to housing. And we don't see an eviction crisis. We don't see a housing crisis. We don't see people getting thrown out of their homes and put on the street. That's my take on it. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Of course, I'm filming it on Friday. It's coming out on Sunday. God only knows when you're watching it, so let me know what the date and time is for you and what the spot price is. And also let me know, which of the two metals, or potentially both metals, are you going to be capitalizing on right now? With the spot price of both metals still technically being lower from where they were a few weeks ago, are you going about 50-50? Do you prefer one over the other? Or are you going all in on both precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations. And of course, the brand new DYDSS Lone Wolf t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, coffee mug, and long sleeve tee, available in 4 different colors, and a portion of the proceeds are going towards the International Wolf Center. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? What is the spot price of both silver and gold for you? Are you going to be capitalizing on one metal over the other? Are you going to be focusing on both? What are your thoughts on the gold backs? I don't think anybody would say that they're worth stacking, but they're definitely fun to acquire. That's all they are. They're just fun. What are your thoughts on some of the next fractional gold coins I'm going after? What are your thoughts on my silver stacking strategy by pretty much focusing exclusively on junk constitutional silver? Is that your strategy? Or are you focusing on it a different way? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.